Hey guys, I just wanted to make an update. I have something new. I haven't been officially diagnosed because I haven't had the money to go to the doctor or anything, but this is something that's really obvious. I have dissociative identity disorder, it's a really long word, or DID. Before, like since I was probably between 4 and 6, the ages of 4 and 6. That was weird. There's always been Lucy. And I would switch to Lucy instead of myself. And that was how I dealt with some things that were going on at the time. Sorry, an ambulance just went by. I don't know if you heard the siren or not, but yeah. And so I don't remember a lot of what my grandfather put me through, but I do at the same time. Because Lucy wasn't always there for it. But now, I think a week and a half to 2 weeks ago, Sophie popped up. And Lucy is 23 years old. And so her being around wasn't really a big deal, and she hadn't came through for a really long time, so I was like, well, I guess I'm okay. And then I recently started switching again, and then she was like, hey, there's someone else. And then Sophie came out, and she is 8. So that's been weird, but yeah. But I don't know. I can't go to the doctor because I don't have the money and I don't have insurance right now. What is that noise? God. So yeah. Update. My cat, Jazzmyn, she had babies. About a month ago, I told Brandy, I was like, hey, I think Jazzmyn's pregnant. And Brandy was like, no, she's just eating more and all that. And I was like, okay, but I think she's pregnant. And then last week sometime, I finally convinced Brandy that Jazzmyn was. And before, like, yeah, she could have just passed for gaining weight because she had started eating more, which I was really happy with. Because since we got her, she's just been scrawny. But yeah, and so my connection with Jazzmyn is really weird. Like, I can have a conversation with this cat. I mean, she's my baby. But yeah, so I was like, yeah, she's pregnant, and Then, I think it was a week ago, because that was when I finally convinced Brandy that yes, she is. She was like, well, how many do you think she'll have? And I was like, 4 or 5. And that was before I read anything. And then I started looking up stuff, like just in case she had problems during labor or anything, because she is really like a narrow cat. And so I was worried about that. And it said a normal litter size was 4 to 5, and I was like, that's weird. And then the day before she had them, Brandy was like, how many do you think she'll have? And I was like, 5. And then next morning, I had to work a really long shift that day. It was like, I had to be at work at 9:30 and I didn't get off till 1 a.m. And I had to be at work at 9:30 a.m. and I didn't get off till 1 a.m. So. And before I came downstairs to go to work, I told Jazzmyn, I was like, hey, Mommy has to go to work. Can you wait till I get home to have your babies? Because I had a feeling she was going to have them that day. And she did. She waited, and like probably about 30 minutes to an hour after I went to sleep, she came up in the bed and curled up next to me and like was about to have them right there. And so thank God we woke up. Of course, she can make the smallest sound and I'll wake up. But yeah, she was going to have them right there next to me. I was like, no. And we have like this big, like one of those black cage kennels. We have one of those, and we had it set up for because it has like a attached food and water thing in there. So we had food and water in there for her. We had towels laid down and everything just to be comfortable for her. So we got her in there. Then she wouldn't let me leave her side. Like one time I had, because she wanted me to sit there by her, so I got up to go to the bathroom and she started like hollering for me. Like she would not shut up until I came and sat down right back beside her. I was like, oh my gosh, I love you so much, Jazzmyn. But, so yeah, and then, so she had 3, and then I had to go back to bed because I had to get up and go to work, next morning again. And, I was like, okay, Mama's gotta lie down because I got work, and I lied down and she was fine. So yeah, and then I woke up and I thought I would take a little break from the babies, and I was just rubbing her belly because she loves me rubbing her belly. And so yeah, I was rubbing her belly, and I didn't feel one in there, but I told Brandy, I was like, I think she has one more. And Brandy was like, well, she's already had 5, like there's no way she has one more because they don't usually have that many. And sure enough, I got back, because I only worked like a couple of hours, and I got back to the room, and Brandy had went back to sleep because she had been up most of the night. She had went back to sleep. I got in the room and I counted and there were 6. And also, before she started having them, I was like, one is orange and it's a boy. And an orange boy came out, like the orange striped cats, you know, an orange little boy came out. And that's the one that I want to keep. Not sure if I'll get to, but it depends if we get a place soon enough. Sorry, my eye is really droopy because I'm so tired. Anyways, yeah, this video is getting long. But yeah, and so, I don't know, it's exciting, and it was nice to be reminded that Jasmine needs me around because I've been feeling really low with all the pain from fibromyalgia and now switching. What else? And just being stressed because we don't have a car yet like we were supposed to, or a place other than this hotel room. So yeah, I've just been stressed and everything, and I was getting really down again. And then I've been struggling with my body because I've gained a lot of weight in the past few months, and it's getting to me. And it was just nice to be reminded that I am needed to be here, that I have some kind of a purpose right now. So yeah, I found a little bit of good in all the stress that's going on. So that was nice. And my baby has 6 beautiful little kitties, and she's such a good mama. Like, she loves those babies so much. So I'm really proud of her. She's doing really well. I was worried about it because she is so young. Like, she's right at a year old. So I was kind of worried that she wouldn't be ready for it, but she loves them so much. Yeah. But that's it. So I hope you guys have a great day, and bye.